motivate, get money, motivate, mo.
What's good, Hustle Squad, and welcome back to another video. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. My name is Sean. I represent Hustle Motivate Fitness, where chasing dreams and inspiring others is definitely the goal, as well as sharing healthy lifestyles and tips that you guys can utilize in your daily life. To my returning subscribers, thanks for all the loves, the likes, the sharing, support. It's definitely been helping the channel grow. We're up to 65 subscribers now, which is amazing. Thank y'all yet again. So if you've been keeping up with the series that we've been posting, you know I've been giving you guys different stretches for different body parts that you can use to alleviate pain. So today that's what we're going to be finishing up on, or continuing rather, not finishing up, excuse me. We're going to be focusing on back stretches, that's upper and lower back. I noticed that a lot of people, regardless of whatever line of work you're in, you can experience back pain from underactive muscles from sitting all day or simply laying down on your bed and just trying to get up. You can immediately experience that pain. So I'm here to give y'all 5, not necessarily in any type of order, but just the top 5 back stretches that you can utilize to make your life a little bit easier. So without further ado, let's hop into this countdown.
5.
So this first stretch is called a piriformis stretch. It is a stretch that's going to alleviate pain in your lower back, as well as target that deep tissue muscle inside your buttocks. If you're not familiar with anatomy, I'm going to show you 2 different variations. The first one is going to be using a yoga ball. I personally like this one a little bit better just because it makes my range of motion a little bit more increased and makes the stretch a little bit deeper for me. And then I'll show you the variation of it without the ball. So to set it up, all you're going to do is sit it so. And you're going to take one leg, fully extended on top of the yoga ball, like such. Then you're going to simply cross this leg over above the knee. You're going to lay on your back. And you're going to bring this leg that's on the yoga ball towards you. And as you draw it towards you, you should feel a deep straight stretch in the opposite leg that's bent. And you're just going to hold for about 10 seconds, or not 10, 30 seconds. And just breathe. Remember to breathe. Then you want to release it back. Just to get that stretch back in that leg. Then you're going to repeat. Remember, draw that ball towards you as far as you can comfortably. Be sure to keep that spine on the ground. You don't want to lift. Just go as far as you can while keeping the spine in the back flat. And again, you want to hurdle for about 30 seconds. And like I said, that's a very, very good deep stretch. I love this one. It was great for my glutes, especially after a hard leg day, comprising the squats, lunges, and stuff like that. Then you're going to release it. Last time. Remember to keep that foot above the knee. And then release. And remember, all about balance. So whatever you do to one side, you want to make sure you do to the other. So that's what we're going to take the time out to do now. Again, set up, legs bent, extend that leg onto the ball. Cross this opposite leg over above the knee. Lay on your back. Bring the leg that's on the yoga ball towards your body. Hold for about 30 seconds. Like I said, you should feel the stretch here as well as all in here. 30-second hold. Be sure to breathe and keep that back flat on the ground as such. You don't want to lift and create an arch. There should be no space under here. Just bring that leg, draw it in as far as you can until you feel that stretch in here and in here. Release it. Then bring it back yet again. Oh, that feels amazing, y'all. Oh man. And remember, you don't want to feel any pain, you just want to feel a slight activation. And then roll it back out. Last one. And release. So that's it for the yoga ball. Set that right there. Now if you don't have a yoga ball, it's okay. Like I said, you can do it without one. What you want to do is assume the same position. Cross this opposite leg over the knee again. And then just slightly go as far as you can and just hold that stretch. If you can get closer, get close. Like I said, you don't want to hurt yourself, so whatever's comfortable and you can feel that slight activation in it. Hold for 30 seconds. Stretch that out. Opposite leg over. And lean into it. And release. 4. So our next stretch is going to be what's called a child pose. This is something that y'all might know about if you are a yoga fan or a yoga connoisseur. It's actually one of the best stretches for your lower back as well as opening those hips. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's pretty simple. What you want to do is assume this position here. I would say reach the hands out. And then lean back into your hips. Sit back into those feet. This is literally it. You should feel a stretch in your lower back here. You should probably feel some in the shoulder or the deltoid as well from leaning back. And just hold for about 30 seconds. Always remember to breathe. I don't want anybody passing out on my account. Then release back into it. Drop that buttocks back into those heels. Keep that head neutral and down. Just to protect that spine. Hold again. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling as you hold this stretch. Back to the starting position, and we're going to do it one more time. Drop that butt back into those heels of those feet. Drop that head. And relax. It's also good for dorsiflexing in his ankle to improve range and mobility as well. And our next stretch was called a kneaded chest stretch. It's literally what it sounds like. You're going to assume a supine position on your back. You can use your hands or you can use a band to stretch as well. So we're going to go ahead and get that motion. So like I said, supine position, which is on your back. Toes pointed up. Doesn't matter which leg you start with, pick the right or left. And you're simply going to If you want to not use a band, just grab your leg below the knee and you want to bring that leg as close to your chest as possible while keeping your back flat. You don't want to elevate it. And feel that stretch. It's good for, I feel it, my glutes, as well as good for your lower back. And I feel it in my hips as well. And you're just gonna hold for about 30 seconds. Keep the head neutral, looking straight ahead. As you pull that leg towards your chest, make sure you exhale. It provides a deeper stretch that way. So release, deep breath, and be sure to breathe even while you're holding the stretch. These lower body stretches are also good if you're performing any type of leg exercises on a squat day, if you're going running, jogging, or anything like that, just to prevent injury and to get those muscles warmed up. That makes two. Last one I'm gonna show you how to do with the band is literally the same thing. Grab your band, or you can grab a towel, bend that leg, put the band right in the cusp of your knee, and you can pull back on the band. Pull back on the band just to get a deeper little stretch for you. Oh yeah, that's it right there. That's definitely it. Yes, sir. Man. Definitely needed this. And remember, with static stretches, you want to hold for about 30 to 60 seconds, depending. And release. And again, we're going to go ahead and target the opposite leg. So whichever leg you didn't stretch, mine was the right. We're going to do that one next. Again, with the band right under your knee. Make that foot about 90 degrees and pull the band close to you to get that leg as close to that chest as possible. Somebody already got the 4th of July popping already. And release. Oh, yes. Like I said, if you don't have a band at home, you can also use a towel. Just put the towel in the same position and bring that leg as close to the chest as possible. If you're looking for somewhere to get some bands, reach out to me, or you can go to Five Below. That's where I got these ones from. It's only about $6. They give you 3. You can use them intermediate, easy, or advanced. They're just heavy. Some bands are heavier and provide more resistance. The third one, so back down and pull. Like I said, this stretch is great for your legs as well as that lower back and those hips as well. And release.
2.
This next stretch, my yoga connoisseurs should also be acquainted with. It's called a cobra pose. Actually, one of my favorite stretches. We used to do them all the time at track practice when I ran track. So it's pretty simple. It's easy to set up. What you want to do is get in a prone position or on your stomach, which is what prone means. arms underneath your shoulders or palms underneath your shoulders, kind of like a push-up position. And you're going to keep those feet on the ground. Rotate those shoulder blades back. And you're going to just look at the ceiling as far as possible while keeping those hips planted. Me personally, I like putting my hands like this. Makes it a little easier for me, just to get a deeper stretch. Oh, yes. Oh, it's like heaven. Or what I would imagine heaven felt like. Oh, and you should feel this in your lower back. Oh, yes. So back into it. Try to keep those palms down. Our next stretch is going to be called a seated toe reach. If you were in high school, you remember they used to make us do them dumb tests where they used to make us sit with our legs straight and like reach as far as we could. I was never really good at that test. I hated that one, but it's great for a lower back stretch as well as the quads and your glutes. So what you're going to do, sit with your feet together and then just reach. If you can hold your toes, hold them. If not, it's okay. I just want you to feel a slight activation in those muscles. Like I said, you should feel it here, here, possibly down here. So like I said, you don't want to hurt yourself. The objective is just to warm up those muscles and get them used to being lengthened. So hold. Be sure to keep breathing. Keep that head down, that chin tucked. And release. Let those legs get a quick breather. Then we're going to get right back into it. Remember, you want to try to hold for about 30 seconds. If you can't touch your toes, it's okay if you can reach for your ankles and hold. Or even if you gotta just hold your calves and hold, that's okay too. You are your own competition. The goal is just to get better. It doesn't matter if other people can touch their toes. I know some people that can literally grab them Jones. I am not one of them. But like I said, we're just working on lengthening and stretching those muscles out to alleviate any type of knots. Remember, breathe and keep that chin tucked, the head neutral. And as a modification, if you don't want to do the seated one, it's the exact same thing if you were to stand up and do it. So you just stand up, toes about hip width apart, and then just reach. Some people can touch their palms. If you can, that's great. If not, like I said, you can grab your ankles, grab here. You should feel it in your lower back as well as in these quads and hamstrings. Chin tucked. Make sure you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Back up. And then back down. And there you have it, 5 stretches that you can do to alleviate lower back pain. If you're still experiencing some lower back pain, I have a foam rolling video that you can definitely go ahead and check out. I already posted on the channel. I have the link posted in this video so you can click it for your convenience. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, the real question is, what are you doing with yourself? Like, you're missing all these tips, all these gains, and a great community. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Thanks for all the love, the likes, the shares, and the support. Catch y'all next time. Peace.
Motivate, get money, motivate, 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 mo.